All right, so now we're gonna go over week 3 infield drills, and what we're gonna get started with is just the basic fundamentals of some glove work and how I'd like your glove to be positioned and how you're gonna come through ground balls. So the way to work on ground balls is to break it down to a short hop. And the way to break down a short hop is, and how to properly do it, is to take out your legs and have it all be glove work. So what you're gonna get started with doing is you're gonna be on your knees and with your glove on. And the first one we're gonna do, before we even throw anything, it's important that our body is positioned properly. Fielding a ground ball like this never happens in a game, so we're not gonna go through any of these motions doing it this way. You'll also never hear me say get your butt down when you're fielding your ground ball, because this is butt down, but nobody fields a ground ball like this. You need to get your butt back and hips back and your back flat when you're fielding your ground ball, not necessarily butt down. So when we're taking our legs out of it to kind of fine tune and focus on glove work, that same body positioning is gonna be developed. Okay, so I wanna see hips back, I wanna see back flat, and you're gonna reach out, not overextend, but you're gonna reach out in this positioning to get the short hops. And then we'll graduate from short hops from knees to short hops on feet to some rolled ground balls on feet. Okay, so taking the legs out of it, proper body positioning, your glove is gonna start out in front of you, and you're just gonna get it nice and easy, not crazy easy, short hop right at you. As you get the short hop, dang it, I missed that one. As you go through the short hop, what I want you to do, what I didn't do, is see it onto your index finger and push through it. There are some times when you need to give with the ball, but right now with the short hop that's right at you, I want you to push through them and work to get it on your index finger. So again, good positioning and push through. Again, at you, positioning, push through. You're gonna do about 3 to 5 right at you. After that, then you're going to go to a forehand. When you do a forehand in the game, this is not a forehand in the game. As you go to a forehand in the game, you're going towards it, right? Your feet are taking you to it. So when we're taking our legs out of it and we're on our knees, we still need to have the proper angle, just like we would in the game, or else it's just going through the motions without doing it as properly as we should be. So angle your knees, angle your chest like you're going towards a forehand, and do 3 to 5 short hops that way. Again, my hips are back, my back is as flat as possible, and I'm pushing through the ball. 3 to 5 that way. Then you switch your switch your knees like you're going to a backhand, and the same thing, my hips are gonna stay back. I'm gonna push through this ball. 3 to 5 that way. Couple things with backhands where people mess up a lot of times with backhands is they either extend their arm, which also takes your eyes away from it. The closer your eyes can be to it, which is the more bent your arm is, the more bent your elbow is, the more you're actually going to see that ball actually get into the pocket of your glove, kind of thing. So keep that elbow bent, keep that head behind your glove, and see that ball in, and you're pushing through. 3 to 5 that way. Then you're going to stand up, and we're still staying with short hops. My feet are not moving, but now I'm on my feet. I'm going to work on that posture a little bit more game-like, again, without moving my feet. So I'm still stationary. I've got good posture. I'm going to be reaching out. You get your short hop, reach out. Three to 5 that way. Then you go to move your feet to your forehands. Again, good posture. Reach out, get those hips back, push through it. Keep your eyes on it. Go to your backhands. You're gonna stay opened up backhands to start with, because ideally, is it a little bit easier and more like biomechanically correct to do it this way? Yes, but it's not always perfect in the game, which is how you're gonna time up the hop, right? Like sometimes you'll get here like this, sometimes you'll get here like this. So let's rep both of them and develop both of them. So start with feet facing your backhand. You're still hips back, back flat, knees are bent, and you push through. 3 to 5 of these. Then you do your crossover, same thing. Try and get it on your index finger. Push through. Hope you guys saw those. And then after 3 to 5 of those, Then you back up and get rolled ground balls. You're going to do the same thing, same progression of at you, forehands and backhands, with rolled ground balls, now kind of adding in those legs. Nothing crazy. You're just, again, just trying to take what we did stationary with knees, stationary with feet. Now the same thing, we're just adding legs into it, but you still need to get those hips back, the back flat, still reaching out, and still eyes and head on the ball, now that we're adding our legs. Okay, so you're going to do 3 to 5 rolled ground balls at you where you approach it, and then set up your throw. You don't have to go fast. All I want you to do is harp on the same things, so your back is still flat, your hips are still out, or back, excuse me, you're still reaching out. Get ready to set up your throw, nice and easy back, okay? So 3 to 5 at you, 3 to 5 as a forehand, and 3 to 5 as a backhand. Okay. Then if you have someone that can hit fungo to you, do the same thing, 3 to 5 at you, 3 to 5 forehand, 3 to 5 backhand. And then the last part of it, whether they're throwing them to you or hitting them to you, take about 10 where you don't know where the ball is going, because I feel like when we know it's at us, or know it's forehand, or know it's backhand, we're not going to know that in a game. So sometimes we can maybe overdo or change some things when we know exactly what's coming, kind of thing. If you know you're working on changeups and all you're getting is changeups, it's a little bit easier. Where if I'm throwing a fastball and changeups, you actually really develop the changeup approach then, right? So the last 10 or so, have a mix up and not know where it's going. Nothing crazy. I don't need to do any diving or anything right now. The main things though are that your posture is correct. You're seeing it into the right part of your glove, and then you're setting up your throw. Anytime your legs are into it, I want you to set up the throw. I don't want it to just be here and then you're done. You get the ground ball, set up your throw. Anytime your legs are in it. You're obviously not going to do that when your feet are stationary. Okay, so nothing crazy, but do this 3 to 5 times this upcoming week. Please send me some video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have questions, and have a good week. Ram up.